Good morning, my friends. I have so many things to catch you guys up on. Plus, I have to go grocery shopping. Not a once a month. We're just going to be doing some here and there's, but there's so much to say. So I hope that you're along for the ride. This is probably going to be a good long video. And so maybe you grab yourself a little coffee or take me on a walk with you or whatever, because I just got to catch you up on all the stuff. I am going to be grocery shopping today at Aldi and Sam's Club, I think, and maybe Walmart too. And hopefully making a little something. I'm going to be making chicken pot pie is what it is. And I'm really excited about that. And then I'm getting some stuff for some other yummy tasties. And I have been in a mindset. Let's do an update, shall we? First of all, here's the really exciting update. I went to the doctor, you guys, which was amazing, and talked to my doctor. My ferritin levels, which I already told you guys, had gone from 14, which is below normal, and was causing me every single possible symptom that you could have in your entire life, to 21, which is one above normal. And normal is 200, or normal is 20 to 200. That's the range that you want your ferritin levels to be. That's the storehouse of your iron. And mine was at 21, but really ideally we want to be at 100. So my doctor was all on board for let's get you to ideal. So she said, just keep doing what you're doing. And then we got the calprotectin test, which is a stool sample test. And my first one, I was in borderline Crohn's land. And then this test was going to tell us just exactly where we're at. So with all of my elimination diet and changes to what I was consuming, my numbers went from, I think, 78 or 75 down to 33. So she said, because of the changes that you made with your diet and how your body responded to it, that is kind of indicative of IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. And since I've changed my diet, I went through a weird body thing about a month ago. Like I was doing really well, and then my body was like, no, you're doing everything wrong. I wasn't doing anything wrong. My body was just having he was having a tantrum. And so body had a tantrum, and I wasn't doing too well for about 2 weeks there. And then now I'm doing great. I put back a lot of things that I had taken out of my elimination diet, and my body's like, I love you. And I love it. So that's been going super good, and I'm very, very happy about that. I'll go back for the iron stuff in about 4 to 6 months. I don't know if I'll do another calprotectin test. I don't think so, but I need to clarify that with my doctor, I think. So everything's just going swimmingly in that department, which is so exciting. But then also, I have been on a minimizing frenzy. I've told you in the past, my love language is minimizing. And I have just had that fall, get your life in order gumption. And I have gotten rid of the entire back of our vehicle was full of stuff that I took to thrift store. I also took several bins to consignment for the kids' stuff. And then I was able to get lots more clothes for the kids for the winter time. There's more to do, so we still have to buy more. But I have gone through everything, and I've been like ruthlessly going through things. Megan, why didn't you show us any of that? You know what? Sometimes when I'm in that minimizing mode, I can't be bothered with pulling out a camera. Like my brain is just in it to win it. So we've moved things around, and we've made great use of spaces that were needing it. Like I used to on my bookshelf have 2 lines of adult books, and then the rest were the kids' books. We went through all the kids' books and all of the adult books. The adult books have now gone from 2 lines on the bookshelf, and I'm talking like 2 bookshelves worth. Maybe I'll show you a picture here so I make more sense. But now it's just the top is all the books. And then the bottom area are just baskets that are mostly empty or have a few things. Like there's one basket of some things I need to return, some books I found that don't belong to me. And some of the kids, they're like gaming stuff that are in the baskets there. And I think I had a little bit of school stuff in one of them. So they're mainly empty, and I don't need to fill them up. I don't have that need to fill them up. Then I went into the basement and I grabbed out all of the coloring and the painting stuff, and I put them in. I tore out all the paper from the coloring books, because the kids only want to color on papers that have not been colored on, obviously. But in a coloring book, if you're not tearing them out, well, then you've got a mixture. So I just tore out all the papers that had not been colored on. and I put them in a binder. And then the kids are always asking for plain paper. So I was like, let's just bring the plain paper upstairs. Like, I am not only minimizing, but I'm simplifying my life. Where are the rough points of things that are not serving us well? And one of those was the plain paper. Just bring the plain paper upstairs, Megan. I'm also going to be bringing my printer upstairs. I have this little table counter in my laundry room that's kind of a catch-all, and I'm gonna just put the printer there so it's on the main level. There's a plug right there. It's perfect. And now I don't have to keep going downstairs to print stuff. Isn't that brilliant? Yeah, it's brilliant. So all the toys also are coming upstairs. I bought a organizer from Walmart, and I got the bins. They're coming in. So this is going to create boundaries for us. If you're into minimizing or decluttering at all, having boundaries are really important, because you know, I can buy more and more plastic bins or use up more and more cabinets because there's space there. But if I go, listen, the toys have to fit on this 8 bucket thingamajig, and that means that having 3 bins of stuffed animals isn't going to work anymore. And so the girls are going to be going through that, which I mentioned to them. And we might set things aside in like a time will tell. And if they specifically ask for a certain one, we'll bring that out. But their absolute favorite ones are going to go in those bins. And then we've been going through things. So they helped me go through the books, and they helped me, what else did they go through? I can't remember. We're going to go through Nerf guns and just everything, so that we've been spending so much time cleaning up and feeling like the house is sort of exploding on itself. And I don't know about you, but I function best in a very calm, like serene environment. But listen, we live in our house, so stuff's going to get out. It just needs to be quickly put away. We have to quickly be able to put it away. So Minimal Mom, Mindy, the Minimal Mom, you know her. I've watched her off and on for years, but she's been my companion while I've been going through all of my minimizing and just reminding me about different things. Because really, I love having less. Like, if I could sell everything in my life except for the absolute necessities, yeah, I probably would. Like, that's just how my brain works. So that's the update on that. What else has been going on? I've still been weightlifting and not walking as much, which is unfortunate. So I think I don't know. I kind of feel like there's just been a lot going on. And so I'm hoping that as I minimize, things are going to sort of slow down a little bit, and there's going to be less with all of that, and that we can be talking more, hanging out some more. Are you guys into minimizing? Do you like decluttering? Is that your kind of a deal? I love it so much. Maybe in the future we can do it together, but right now I'm just in like Meghan mode of we got to get it done. I got a couple things on the grocery list. We're gonna go to a couple stores. You are gonna notice I am filming for my grocery lady channel today 2 different videos, and so I change in between them because it just does better. People can differentiate better. So I'm gonna actually be the same day wearing different clothes. I'll let you know about it. It's just the weird behind the scenes of what it's like to do what I do. So I'm actually at Aldi right now. I'm gonna film for the grocery lady, but then I'm also going to be buying my groceries, so I'll show you what that's all about. And that's it. So thanks for hanging out, guys. There's the update. Let's go do what we gotta do. Come on. I always definitely need cilantro in my life. So let's see. This one looks good. Does it? Yeah. 65 cents on this guy. Also, I'm gonna be making some chili this weekend maybe, and I would love to put some green onions on the top. These are 95 cents. And since veggies are always good and the kids really like these, I'm gonna go for sugar snap peas, but let me find one that's not as juicy. You can't be having the juicies. Okay, that one looks good. I'm making some chili because that just screams fall. And the problem that I've had is that I usually just make the McCormick thing. I follow the back of the, what is going on with this here? No. I follow the back of the paper, the back of the package for the seasoning mix. But it does have a lot of stuff in it I don't want. You know, even with the elimination diet, I am still changing things even though I'm bringing things back in. But I'm trying to make good choices, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about making my own like seasonings and all of that for the chili. All that to say, I need some crushed tomatoes. That has nothing to do with the seasoning, Megan. I know, I'm sorry. I lost my mind. Here we go, $1.49 on this guy. Yeah, I've already got the diced tomatoes. So this is all I need, $1.49. And then of course, what is chili without some beanie weenies in there. Okay, organic, non-GMO, red, dark red kidney beans. Is this 15 and a half? I think I might get 2 of those. 99 cents on that one. I don't think I want pinto beans in there. I don't think that'd be quite right. We also need a little dried parsley for $1.09. This is gonna be for not the chili. What is this for? I can't remember. I think I'm making butternut squash soup. Is it for that? Or maybe it's for the chicken pot pie. I don't know. $1.09 though, that's what I do know. Vegetable oil for some baking stuff. I've tried it with coconut oil and the kids just, some of the things they're okay with and other things are like, tastes kind of funny. So we'll go ahead and get it for $3.75. I was breaking hearts the other day because one of the kids wanted some homemade pizza and I had no mozzarella left, which was just absolutely ridiculous. And I said, what about pizza with no cheese? Because that's how they used to eat it. And he's like, no, he'd switched over. He became a believer in the cheese. It's $1.95 on this guy for the mozzarella. I'm also thinking about maybe needing some more sharp cheddar. Yeah, $1.95 on this one. Couple things of ground beef. I like this one. It's Simply Nature Organic, non-GMO, 100% grass-fed ground beef, 85% lean. I like that. A little more fat in there gives you a little more flavor, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna grab 3 of these guys. They're $5.49. I think that's the cheapest, but let me double check, make sure that Sam's Club isn't gonna give you something better. All right, just kidding. It's $4.98 a pound at Sam's Club. For a long, long time, this was on sale for like $3 something. So I just needed to give a quick check-a-rooney on there. I'm gonna get it at Sam's Club, better price, and I get 3 of them in the pack anyway, so it's perfectly what I need. Oh, I'm also gonna get some ground lamb so that I can make shepherd's pie. Why not, right? $5.85 for a pound of the ground lamb. Mama needs just maybe 1 or 2 more milks. What do we think, Megan? Think it through. It's 2. We're going for 2. These guys are holding steady at $2.56, which I highly appreciate. Uh-oh, $2.01. So the price is still going down on the eggs. It was $2.15 last time, but now there's a limit on it. It says due to recent market conditions, our egg retails have increased. It's actually gone down. It's gone down 14 cents from last week. Interesting, but limit 2 on that guy. Oh, chickens, oh, eggs. Come on now. I need some jalapenos and whatever I don't use, which will be a lot of this, I chop it up and I freeze it. And then whenever I want to make like pico de gallo or I need something with jalapenos, I just use the frozen ones that they defrost really quickly in whatever I'm using and they're just easy. So 75 cents for this little guy. It's windy out there, folks. It was, how much was it? It was $34 at Aldi. I'm gonna head into Wally World now for some other things and suches and see if we can get like the vast majority of stuff, but we're still gonna go to Sam's Club, don't you worry. I hope this isn't a joke. 25 cents for a green pepper? Wow. Okay, this is gonna go in the chili. I've actually never used a green pepper in chili. I've done it in like sloppy joes. Let's get crazy. Let's just try it out and see what happens. And then I'm gonna need a couple of yellow onions. These are 98 cents a pound. There's 2 of those guys. A little garlic clove. Let's see. I think just 1 garlic clove is fine. $2.38 for this guy? What? I don't know. That seems like a little crazy. So when we check out, we'll see what's going on with that. We need 2 large russet potatoes for our shepherd's pie. How do you guys look? You guys look pretty good. I feel like I should have 3 though. That just doesn't seem like very much. Can I get a little bit kooky and get 3 of them? Yeah. These are 84 cents a pound. Jojo asked for some chocolate ice cream. We like the Great Value one. I don't know why, it's just good. $2.78. And there was a request for some ice cream bars. These are $2.97. 2 bags of the peas and carrots. This is going to make it so easy for the shepherd's pie and the chicken pot pie. Hello. I didn't tell you the price. 98 cents for each of those. We have had a butterfly noodle request as well. These are $1.84. Mahatma jasmine rice, a very fan favorite, $6.88. It just cooks up perfect every time. If you ever feel like, why doesn't my rice cook up right? This could be why. You just need the right brand. And I'm telling you what, this one, it does it for me. Our favorite jams and jellies, the natural strawberry fruit spread, $3.88. The prices come way down and my heart is way happy. I think the kids would have fun making some oobleck. Have you guys made this before? So fun. It's just cornstarch and water. You can use food dye too. And it is just a ton of fun. So it's $1.92 for the box. I just think we should have some fun. I also need some active dry yeast. I make pizza dough and I make different breads. I just made a sourdough sandwich bread the other day, which didn't take yeast because I already had the sourdough starter. But all that to say, I just like making all the breads. $5.48 for this one. Also, I decided to get 2 boxes of the cornstarch. Jergens skin firming lotion is really nice and it has a good scent to it. It's $7.47. Thankfully, we don't go through it too fast. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay, $46 about was the total there at the Wally. So I'm gonna head home and change. And then I've got to go film at Sam's Club. So I'll also be getting some things over there. I'll take you along and we'll get some goodies. All right, I told you I was gonna change. So got home, had some things to eat, put stuff away. And you know, another thing about minimizing, when we were talking about earlier, is I have been figuring out when things get left on the counter, especially after I go in a grocery haul, because there's big boxes and things like that. It's a reminder that when I do that, it's because I don't have like an obvious place for things to go. And one thing I dislike in a kitchen is just having a bunch of food sitting out. I want it to be put away, but the boxes are big and I do have some different containers that I can empty it into. But as I was kind of decluttering and going through things, I think I need to buy less so that things actually fit in the cabinet. While I definitely love being a once a month grocery hauler, it doesn't always lend itself easily to keeping like a clutter-free kitchen. So it's something I'm thinking about, something that I'm mulling over quite a bit because I want things to fit properly where they should go. Do you know what I'm saying? So that we don't have stuff, because once stuff starts to accumulate, more stuff comes in. And then you sort of get overwhelmed, and I just don't like feeling overwhelmed. Anybody else? It's not my favorite thing to do. Anyway, I changed my clothes, and I don't typically do 2 videos in one day, but we have Sam's Club instant savings going on, which, you know, we've been waiting for because I think the last one was August. Rude. So this is an exciting day. It's going to post in a couple days. So I won't show you all that, but if you want to see all that, you can go to the Grocery Lady channel. In a couple days that'll post. But you know, I still have some groceries that I'm gonna go get. So let's go do that. It's like I'm becoming minimalist. It's like I want to be minimalist even with the food and those kinds of things that are hanging around the house. I've always loved that idea anyway. It's kind of been overwhelming to have too much stuff, but now I'm realizing that so many things don't fit in the cabinet. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anybody feel me on this? You can be minimalist in more than just things. You can be minimalist in a lot of ways. So let's be minimalist in talking about this and go on inside, okay? Okay. Here's the ground beef I was headed for at Aldi, but I'm gonna get it here. Organic ground beef. It's the 8515, 100% grass-fed, 3 single packs. I'd love that. This is going for $4.98 a pound. So, you know, these are all about 3.3 pounds-ish. So like 16 whatever. What is my price? I don't know. Mine has some kind of problem where it doesn't want to tell us. Oh, right here, Meghan, duh, $16.58. Sometimes I just like to take the long way to get to the answer, you know? Oh, I didn't show you. I got 4 things of the Kerrygold because right now it's on instant savings for $8.88. So I like the Kerrygold. I like that it's from grass-fed cows, pure Irish butter. It's unsalted. Our Sam's Club just started carrying the unsalted. We've had salted for forever and a day. Same thing at Costco, which is like wah wah. But now we're happy because look, it's here. So I got 4 of them because, well, 'tis the season of butter, is it not? We're going to be doing a lot of buttering. Also, I got some tape. I think it was 6 something. I'm going to have to look it up for you. We need tape. And this one is 4 rolls of magic tape and 2 rolls of gift wrap. So all of it's there, ready to go for the holidays. Mama needs some banana jammas to bring to life the goodness. $1.47 for 3 pounds of it. These look pretty good. I'll take them. Mama's getting the hippity hoppity bunny bread. It's $3.78. You know what happened? I forgot to get it at Walmart. That's actually what happened, but that's okay. We'll still go for this one. Not the thin sandwich, no. The soft twist. Oh, yes. $3.78 for the soft twist. I'm like so distracted by the song. Ooh. Ooh, Buffett looking so phenomenally. I know, it's a good song. Anybody feeling the happies? Dance, 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 can't stop the feeling. I can't stop it, it's so good. Megan, how many ice cream treats do you need at your house? Well, you know what? Clearly we need way more than is acceptable. I'm sorry, I have to do, no, I'm not sorry. People want it and it's fine. We got a lot of people to go through it, so it goes fast. $9.98 for the Healthy Choice fudge bars. They're so good. Woo, it's so windy out there, guys. I spent $95 at Sam's Club. I am gonna stop by. So I'm making chicken pot pie. I'm a little bit wondering if I have enough chicken. So I love to use rotisserie chicken from Harvest Market because it's just perfection. And I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna just stop by there and get a rotisserie chicken and add to what I already have, because I've bought rotisserie chickens over a while, and then I freeze whatever extra if I'm not making like a chicken salad or the kids aren't having some or Marcus isn't having some right off the bone. I think I'm gonna go get some more. I'm hoping that my timing isn't off though. 2:56. I don't know if my timing is good. Yeah, I'm gonna stop by Harvest Market and get some of that chicken, and I might get, they have kettle and fire broth over there. That's actually a fairly good price. So I'm gonna check it out, just make sure, because I don't want a huge thing of it that I could get at Costco. I don't want that many broths. I just need like one of each, maybe just one chicken. I don't know. So I'm gonna go see what they've got. I had to show you this. Of course I'm a horse, but I'm fragile. Please don't climb on me. Okay, I've never seen a horse made of hay, but I like it. It's my lucky day that the rotisserie chicken is ready to go. So I'm gonna grab, let's grab a garlic rosemary. They really like that. And maybe a plain one too. Yes. I'm also gonna grab a couple handfuls of the green beans. They're $2.50 a pound. I don't think I'm getting that much, so just a couple handfuls. Well, unfortunately, they do not have any of the kettle and fire ones. They have the classic bone broth, coconut lime. Oh man, that's pricey. I want this one right here. But they don't have that. So, you know what that means? We're just gonna have to go with the flow. And let's try out the organic chicken stock from Pacific Foods. They have the organic bone broth. It's just that the bone broth has more protein in it, and so that's what I'm really looking for. Okay. I just had to show you guys this chicken pot pie. I love these little containers that I got. I think I got them on Amazon. I'm loving them. They might be Target actually, but chicken pot pie in here. So I used half a thing of the rotisserie because I already had 2 bags full of chicken. I just chopped it up. But we got the peas and we got the carrots, and there was, you know, some onions and butter and some heavy cream and a little bit of flour to thicken it all up. And then I have some pie crust. We're gonna lay it over the top and make everybody happy. It's so much goodness, and there's a good amount of protein because there's quite a bit of chicken in there. I'm excited, guys. And it's not gonna take long since they're in these individuals. I think about 30 minutes in the oven should be done for. We'll see, I'm not sure. But this is Ina. She sits in my cookbook. I love her. I love Ina. She has great recipes, doesn't she? Her and Pioneer Woman, and like all recipes. What is that website? All recipes, is that what it's called? They just come out with the best stuff. Next gate. What? It's the next day, guys. I have the hiccups, so hopefully that's not gonna impede my speaking. But we've just had a great day. It is Halloween today, and I had to take the boys to an eye doctor appointment. Israel, minor color blindness, which runs in my family. And then Ezra, he has, he needs glasses. So we went and ordered him some glasses. Man, he was really rough. He couldn't even tell the difference between numbers and letters for far away. And I went, uh-oh, we're in trouble. Up close, he was beautiful. Oh, the hiccups are getting me. And then the boys and I stopped off and got a couple more pumpkins so that everybody could do their pumpkining, and we carved pumpkins on the floor in the kitchen. I put down a big plastic cover on the floor, and there was, you know, pumpkin guts, and there were seeds. So many, I'm sorry about the hiccups. There were so many seeds, and I baked them up. It took 2 hours of baking for them to be done. We had a really good time. We made a bat and we made a cat, and there was 2 of them that were just carved like traditional, you know. I felt pretty impressed with myself, I'm not gonna lie. And then Marcus went out, he got some candles to put inside because we didn't have any. And we've just been working on minimizing. The kids went through some of their Nerf guns and different blasters and things like that and got rid of things that they didn't need anymore. I went through games, like board games, and I moved some things. We've recently gone through books. It's been amazing. And I feel like what has been going on is been like, I feel like I've been really present with things and just super focused, which is amazing. And I wanted to film for you guys some of these things because I know that it can be encouraging. I love watching people declutter. I love watching people minimize. I love minimizing. I just love all the things. And you know what? I just needed to be there. I just needed to be present, and it was so good. And I think there's some big changes in my own life that I'm seeing of this whole like being present thing. I have absolutely no social media on my phone or anywhere. Actually, I've deactivated all my accounts. And I got back onto my account because I was selling some homeschool stuff that we didn't need anymore. And so I had to get back on. And then you just get lost in this world that I just didn't want to get lost in. I love going on YouTube because it's not so scrolly. You can kind of listen to a video while I'm doing dishes or while I'm decluttering, or I'm listening to an audiobook, which is not YouTube, but you know, I had to say that anyway. So it's just, I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot more of me present. And because I'm doing all this decluttering, I also feel more present because my mind is at rest. Anybody like that? When there's stuff sitting around, and when clutter is so interesting because even though it can be put away, it can be put in the basement, it takes up residence in your brain cells. And at least in my brain cells, and I know that it's there, and I know that I have to deal with it, and it just sits there on my brain cells, and I don't like it. And so it's really difficult for me to turn off that part of my brain. But having gone through the last, I'd say 2 weeks of decluttering, like extreme decluttering, I have found myself feeling really just relaxed in that mental part of myself, where I don't typically sit down to watch a movie. And I've watched like a couple movies. I watched Pride and Prejudice. Oh man, I read the book Pride and Prejudice all the way through. I think I've started it before because it seemed awfully familiar. And then I went and I watched the movie, the 2005 one. Is that what it was? And you know what? My heart, I just loved all of it. And I loved the book. I loved the movie. I loved all the things. So then of course I had to start reading Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, which some of it I'm like, wait, what's going on? Some of the words and even some of the people, I was like, who are we talking about right now? Anyway, but I'm going to keep going with it. I've just enjoyed that. So yeah, I feel like also with decluttering, that things are so much easier to keep up on. And so that part of me also, like Marcus and I work on picking things up all the time. And we kind of turned to each other a little while ago, like maybe 2 weeks ago, and just said, why is it never done? And I recognize that living in your home, you're never truly done, but there is a point where you feel on top of things, and we hadn't felt on top of things. So getting through all this stuff, I feel like it's just so much easier to keep up on those little things that get set down and get put around. By the way, I'm in the drive-through, so I'm not like just driving down the road talking to you, but yeah, it's been so good. How many of you like decluttering and minimizing, and where are you at in your journey? Have you been doing that? I have been a minimalist probably for all my days, and I've become even more ruthless with it in this last round. I feel like has been my best yet, and the kids have been getting involved in it, and they've been happily doing it. They even said, oh wow, we really got rid of a lot of things that we don't play with anymore. And I'm like, and they were happy about it. And you know, I tell them, don't get rid of something that you love and you like and you use. Like, don't do that. That would be not good. But if you definitely never look at it, you never play with it, you don't even remember that you have it, it's probably time to pass it along. So I'm just in a good place. But I am picking up some Chick-fil-A and some Chipotle because that's how we do life around here. We like to go to two places, but they're right next to each other. And then we're gonna go home and get ready, put our costumes on, and the kids are gonna go trick-or-treating and have some fun. And we're gonna put candles in our jack-o'-lanterns and get them all lit up. So I hope that you guys are doing really well. Thanks for hanging out with me, and let me know what's going on in your life. Tell me down in the comments. I'll talk with you guys really soon. You take care. Bye.